That is coming from a good place, I think.
I need to get to the subway right away. If Harley's trying to make this serum, she'll go straight for Riddler's blood.
I'm coming with you.
Okay, cool.
The secondary properties of this virus. The serum they want to make from it.
Just don't betray me
I've
in
got
the
a
end.
feeling Director Waller didn't want us to hear that. Which would explain why she steered you away from Freeze. What is she up to, I wonder?
Waller always operates on some hidden agenda. Surprised that's news to you.
I guess it's not. News, that is. I guess I just have blinders on when it comes to people I look up to.
But don't worry about that now. If we hurry, we can intercept Harley at the lair.
You probably shouldn't suit up for this. The less attention we draw to ourselves, the better.
Suit up?
Damn it. You don't know that I told Waller you were Batman, do you?
Oh, you were the
Really?
one who told.
Are we all good? It's just, we never talked about it. I'd
We're all
like to
good.
clear the air.
We're fine. I don't care.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm like, whatever.
All right then.
Episode 4. What ails you? She is a trained profile, that makes sense. Darkest Night. I definitely need to go watch what happens when you chose the other choice, and instead of having Catwoman in the freeze chamber, having you in
I
the freeze
suppose
chamber.
I should have seen this coming. She's become more and more erratic since she came to Gotham. I hardly know what she's going to do next.
Harley?
No. Director Waller. I'm not used to her keeping me out of the loop. Ah! Damn! Ow! Ah, the hell is wrong with this thing?
Damn it, sorry. I've got a passive anti-surveillance system running. It must have triggered
What did
your...
you say, Bruce? Looked like you were speaking, but can't hear so well without these.
I was saying the car as a passive security system. It triggered feedback in your hearing aids.
Crappy agency technology. Not your fault. Look, it's fine. I'd just rather not talk about it.
Hopefully she doesn't turn into
I
a
have
bad
to
guy
admit,
at the end.
A part of me was sort of hoping we'd be taking the Batmobile.
That is a sweet
Not
ride.
that this car isn't great. But, you know, it's no Batmobile.
Oh, we are taking it.
I don't follow.
I push a button, the armor plates flip, and voila. Batmobile.
That's incredible. If you're not just pulling my leg.
Yeah. Lucius Fox was a genius.
You've put a lot of time and energy into this crusade.
I prefer to think of it as a mission.
Do you ever question it?
Yeah.
Not the mission. I mean, the methods. The clandestine nature of what you do. The fear tactics. The occasional brutality. No judgment. Just curious.
I've done what I had to do. I don't always enjoy it, but it's part of being Batman. If I don't question it, I'm as bad as the criminals I fight.
That makes sense. I'm having a bit of an existential crisis.
Existential crisis.
Yeah, it's Waller. Why wouldn't she want us to know what Freeze told you? Things have gotten gray recently. Too gray. I don't know if I'm on the right side anymore. Maybe I shouldn't have brought this up.
Trust your instincts.
You should trust your instincts. They're what make you good at your job.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It bothered me when she allowed the Pact to obtain Riddler's body.
Wait, that was intentional?
I've had deep reservations about Waller. Can't believe I just said that out loud.
But you told her I was Batman.
Bruce.
Hey, you sure you're okay to do this?
Absolutely. You know, I looked through Gordon's case files about Harley. Her father suffered from mental illness that eventually drove him to suicide. An illness with a strong hereditary link. It's very possible she wants the serum to prevent the same thing happening to her.
Ah.
If she fails, she's got one deadly plan B.
Don't sound so worried, Batman. I'm here to help.
Good.
We're almost there.
See, I feel like that relationship between those two, in my opinion, is healthier than Selene and Bruce's relationship. A whole lot healthier. She is such a fangirl, I love it. Yes, I know. I know.
Harley's back is against the wall. If she has Riddler's blood, she'll be incredibly dangerous.
Hey, you don't need to tell me.
Then we're on the same page.
Hopefully, we can get through this both alive. That's what I'm worried about. Ooh, Catwoman got out. I don't see her in the chamber.
I knew she'd be able to do it.
Who? And do what?
Catwoman.
Catwoman.
They threw her in this murder box before we left.
Yep, she's fine.
Think she's still around?
No, she's a runner. I doubt we'll be hearing from her anytime soon.
Good on her. I knew she got it. I had 100% faith in her.
She must be gone already.
Do you think that means she already has the vials?
I don't know, but it's worth a look. Maybe she got scared off before she could find them. Damn it.
What is it?
They're gone. The vials are gone.
So...
Keep looking.
I wonder how she escaped. Catwoman, I mean. Blood?
Blood, but... was this here before? Dried. Must be from when Harley shot Bane's men.
C4?
C4, plastic explosive. Only a little, though. Must be remnants from something bigger. I don't remember Bane making bombs, and it doesn't match Freeze's MO. Wonder if whoever took the vials also made a bomb.
C4 certainly doesn't sound like the agency.
Who then? Harley? John?
Even money on both.
Yeah, either John or Harley, I would put. They definitely can be big on their explosives. Capsule.
Huh. On the side here, someone's damaged this.
With a hammer, maybe? Or sledgehammer, I mean? I think I need a device to open it.
Hey, Avesta, does this look familiar?
We call it a liminal device, a not quite as powerful phalanx key. Some agency field ops are issued one, and if they left it, they must have been rushed. An agency team has been here.
C4 doesn't seem like agency issue.
No, but with Waller these days, who knows?
Maybe we can use it, yep, to open the capsule.
Oh, God. I thought this thing was supposed to preserve him.
Obviously, it failed. Wait. Decomposition is actually accelerated. They purposefully disabled the capsule. If that's the case, then they were trying to destroy the body.
It's textbook asset denial, but it's some sloppy work.
They were moving fast. Too fast.
Poke.
The rapid decay. I wonder if that's a side effect of the virus, or being in that capsule, or both.
Poke? I know what poking's gonna do.
Bruce, why?
It's like, why not? Take the bioscan.
If Harley decides to release the virus, that sample may be the most valuable weapon we have.
Alfred, I did a bioscan of Riddler's corpse. I'm sending the data to you. The body is breaking down, so do your best with it.
Received, Bruce. It's... Oh my. This may take a bit of time.
So, Waller takes the blood and has Riddler's body destroyed.
That would
Why?
make her the only player who could create a viable Project Lotus sample. Having all the pieces to the puzzle.
Oh my god. Bruce. The Pact all had problems. Medical problems they needed solving.
And if Waller's the solution, she can make them work for her. She's not above using leverage to get people under her thumb.
Yep.
I mean, look what she did with my identity.
Yep. Oh.
Harley.
The virus!
It's probably John, not Harley. My money's on John. Fortune reversed. Somebody's knocking. Did somebody get trapped? Oh, Sean. It is John. Did he get... Oh, poor Johnny. Is he drinking his sorrows away? Do you want to poke him? too?
Bruce! You came!
Hi,
Where
John.
is she, John? Where's Harley?
Did you
I
get a
think we've
black
been
eye?
formally introduced. Doe. John Doe.
She's a friend, John. Our friend.
I had a friend. It didn't work out.
Oh.
Oh, hey! Hold on. Are you two-timing cat lady, Bruce?
We're not together.
She was here.
Wait, she was here?
Yeah.
Where is she now, John? This is important.
You got some real nerve. You know that? Buddy.
Oh, let's not fight, John.
Remember the cafe?
Yeah. Did it not work?
Just be yourself, John.
It didn't work.
And you told me you'd have my back. We'd have each other. You and me.
Hey, I'm here, aren't I?
John and Bruce. A and B. B and... You get where I'm going. And for what? She flew the coop. And I have nothing. You steered me wrong. At every turn. Every bad piece of advice. Everything blew up in my face.
This isn't my fault. Harley betrayed us, both of us.
Yeah. But you weren't in love with her.
She wasn't in love with you, apparently.
Point! It's over! The Pact! The dream! Us!
Not yet, it's not. She's still out there, with a deadly virus, in a city full of innocent people.
Call me when you got something I care about.
Oh, let's not fight, John.
It always surprises me how heavy guns are. This was hers.
Think about the batarang.
It's gonna be okay, John. I promise. I care, John. You know that.
I'm nearly out of reasons to believe you anymore,
I've actually been really nice to you this whole time, John. Been really nice to you. I thought you would remember that. So remember that.
Well, it's been real.
What are you doing, John?
Leaving. There's nothing left for me here. A lot of bad memories. And a weird smell.
I think we're
John.
breaking up.
I understand you want to run. I've run before. But problems, they just come with you. No matter how far you go.
Nope. Pretty sure I can get away from that smell.
Damn it, John! Listen to me. I need to find Harley.
I don't want to do this anymore. Not for you. Not for her. Certainly not for Gotham.
John,
Then do
please.
it for me.
This is important. I know it hasn't been easy for us, but I am your friend.
Okay, buddy. Look, the agency was here. They took the blood. I was up here in a very dark place.
The closet?
They didn't find me. But Harley did. I told her what happened to Riddler. She gave me this.
Wow.
And where do you think Miss Quinn is now? We'd like to find her sooner, rather than
I
later.
don't want to find her. My heart can't take another kicking. I don't ever want to see her again.
That's not a bad thing.
She ruined me. I can't.
You need closure, John. Face to face. Nothing else is gonna make you feel better. I promise you that.
I just can't say no to you, Bruce.
Oh,
Keep
shucks.
an eye on this guy. That Wayne charm gets him every time.
Yeah.
Sure know how to spin things. All the right ways to twist my arm. It's going to take me a few hours to find her. I have to check a few places, do some things.
Okay, we'll come with you.
No, you won't. There will be plenty of time for John and Bruce later. This is... I need to do this alone.
Okay.
I'll call you when I find something.
Wait, hold on. We'd really like your help, John. Are you sure you won't reconsider us coming with you?
I did, and it's a hard pass.
It's okay. Go.
Bruce, let's talk about this.
He'll come through. He's done it before.
He has.
It's funny. When you first walked through that door, I honestly thought you came here to check on me.
I'm going to track down those vials in the agency's cold storage.
Be careful.
Thanks.
Poor heartbroken
Alfred,
John.
how's the bioscan analysis going?
Nearly complete. I should have it ready for you when you arrive.
I'm on my way.
So, we're just gonna have to trust in John at this point. It's good to give him space, but it'd be nice to go on more adventures with John. I think John needs some space. Right now, I think he just needs some time. I think the fact that he knows that we trust him is all that he needs at this moment. He doesn't need us to be babysitting him the entire time. Okay.
Cal, you there? I'm back. I'm taking over at the computer.
Hopefully Alfred is okay. Oh no, Alfred!
Oh God, no.
Alfred. Stay away from the whiskey, Alfred.
Please
This
don't.
better not be what I think it is. Oh good. Really, Alfred, stay out of the liquor cabinet.
Al, can you hear me? Alfred?
Is it... What's the matter? Thomas, let's chat.
Thomas?
Now's the time. Won't be long. So much to do.
No, Al, it's me. It's Bruce.
Yes. What would Master Bruce think about what you've done?
Uh-oh.
I know. He and the Cobblepot boy are playmates.
Please wake up.
Bruce, where am I?
Easy. You're in the cave. Take your time, think back, and tell me exactly what happened.
No, it was nothing. I I was working and I felt dizzy for a moment.
Does Alfred have the virus?
I must have been more exhausted than I realized. And, well, basically that's all there is to it.
First it's your hand shaking, and now you're passing out.
Does he have
We
the
can't
virus?
keep ignoring this. You need to be looked at before it gets worse.
Well, just...
Hey, be careful.
Thank you, Bruce. I'll just catch my breath. Just give me a moment, please. It's all nonsense.
What is?
Freeze's magic cure-all, it doesn't work as intended. Take a look.
Well, let's look at the Gotham feed first. Gotham Citizen Support, GCPD, Batman Partnership. We've read all of this, right? Yeah, I think I've read all of this, if I remember correctly. Yeah, all of this I think we've read. Can I page down? This is really slow. Pretty sure I've read all that. Codexes. Gordon can't be taking his dismissal well. He wasn't just a cop in name. Gordon is the job. It's hard to imagine the GCPD without him. Maybe once the Pact is in custody and the agency leaves Gotham, he'll be able to return to the force. I hope he's holding up, and that the city can hold up without him. Renee Montoya. Even with Gordon off the force, there are still good people at the precinct. Montoya is one of them. It was Waller who told me that I'd need allies going undercover, but I'm glad I still have a few at the GCPD. I've known Detective Montoya long enough to be confident that she'll pick up where Gordon left off. She won't stop fighting until the Pact is secure in Blackgate Prison. Without John's quick thinking and his willingness to attack Bane, I might have died at the Black Site. The Pact turned on me as soon as my intention to destroy the virus became clear. John alone stood by me, fighting by my side, even at the risk of Harley's wrath. While his actions were heroic, I've started to wonder how much self-interest played a role. Before entering the lab, John confided in me that he didn't want Harley to get her hands on the virus, and afraid that if she did, she'd abandon him. Which was exactly what happened. John's in a dark place right now, but if there's one thing I've learned about him, it's his unfailing ability to bounce back after disaster. If he can help me locate Harley, maybe he can get some closure on the relationship. Maybe this was exactly the impetus he needed to see the light and straighten out his life. Maybe. Alfred continues to encourage me to accept allies, but I can see the strain in our workplaces on him. I was worried that he was beginning to fracture under the weight of our work, but he came through with a useful new upgrade for my contacts. He's always been good with technology, and I'm happy he stepped up to help now that Lucius is gone. I don't know what I'd do without Alfred. I don't know either. Tiffany tried to have me arrested. I should have seen that coming. I've been acting evasive and suspicious, and I hardly left her much of a choice. So I revealed my most closely guarded secret and brought her into the fold. I told her I'm Batman. I don't know if it was the right move. I don't know if this will keep her safe or put her father in harm's way, but it felt, or put her safe or put her farther in harm's way, but it felt right. And that's really all I can hope for in a situation like this. Avesta was already on edge at Sanctus, a place she called the darkest part of the agency's history. So Waller's orders to stay away from Freeze, our best lead, didn't sit well with her. Avesta suspected Waller didn't want us to hear about the virus's secondary properties and wanted to know why. That made two of us. In the Pact's headquarters, we got our answer, or the closest we could get to one. All evidence pointed to the agency having taken the last of Riddler's blood. And if that was the case, we've realized the agency would alone have control of the serum. Avesta's nervous that Waller might do what Waller might do with that power. She decided to find the remaining blood samples, in spite of the punishment she'll face if she fails. I admit it's a bold move, but I respect her tenacity. If anyone can succeed, it's her. I like her character, Avesta. Every time I think I have Waller figured out, I learn something new that forces me to reassess. Waller wants the virus secured. She says she'll use Sanctus's technology for good, but even Agent Avesta, who respects and trusts Waller, is nervous what Waller may do if she controls both the virus and the serum. Worse, it seems like Waller is the only voice of law enforcement left in the city. She fired Gordon for disobeying orders and jeopardizing my undercover mission, but perhaps those were just convenient excuses to cover up her real motive. For now, our goals still align. We both want to find Harley and the virus. There's no point burning any bridges. Yet. Oh, I'll burn them when I can. Deceased. I recovered more details of Riddler's past from the Sanctus computer networks. It's intriguing stuff, to say the least. Impressed with his criminal history and ambitious vision, the agency offered Riddler a fortune to work in their science and intelligence units. He exceeded expectations and was soon promoted to work in Sanctus, the shadow arm of the clandestine organization. Riddler helped advance their genetic engineering and biomechanical weaponization projects, earning him a solid status within the agency. Among these projects was Lotus, a deadly virus that they believed could be altered to enhance the body's natural regenerative properties. Lotus's potential encouraged the agency to sanction human experimentation, but after several failed trials, enthusiasm for Lotus had diminished. In the final and desperate round of experimentation, Riddler was accidentally dosed with Lotus. He and his colleagues assumed he would die within days, but he survived. He is the only human known to have done so. Over time, he began to exhibit the signs of growth they had been searching for. This turned Riddler into yet another Sanctus research project, one other of Sanctus research subjects. His fellow scientists attempted to subject him to painful and horrific experimentation. However, Riddler eventually escaped Sanctus and the agency, swearing revenge on an organization that once promised him a future. Interesting. I left Selina at the Pact's mercy. It was the only way to maintain my cover. They threw her in one of the Riddler's murder boxes, and we left for the Black Site. She broke out, no thanks to me. She didn't need our help. Catwoman's good enough. She doesn't need anyone to... She can take care of herself. I found the murder box empty when I returned to the subway. It was a huge relief, but a simple apology isn't going to make up for this one. It's possible I may never get the chance to apologize anyway. Selina's probably out of town by now. Not looking back. She wasn't a great friend to us near the end there, so I think giving us some space is a good thing. Harley wants me dead after my betrayal at the Black Site. She may still try to come after me, but right now her priority seems to be escaping with the virus. Harley was at the lair. She disappeared before I showed up. John said she came looking for Riddler's blood, but the agency already had it. She took out her anger on John and bolted. Harley's still out there with the virus, and John's my only lead. Gotham's fate lies in the hands of an emotionally distraught, drunken ex-Arkham inmate pursuing his violent ex-girlfriend. I may need to find a plan B. Last I saw Freeze, he was in a Sanctus airlock, infected with the virus. Eager for my help, he explained the virus's secondary properties and his hopes that, like Riddler, he might survive. He's convinced Nora, his wife, could also benefit by the serum. As a show of good faith, he gave me a lead on Harley. In exchange for this information, he asked me to turn down the temperature in his airlock. This would further slow the virus's spread and make it difficult for the agency to experiment on him. I complied. If he survives, Freeze's gratitude may come in handy down the road. If he doesn't, it was still the right thing to do. I agree. Bane is finally in agency custody after the assault on Sanctus, along with most of his soldiers. He nearly killed me at the Black Site, failing only because of John's interference. With the Pact dissolved and Bane out of the picture, I can focus on the last remaining threat, Harley. I wonder what would have happened if you didn't teach John how to use the Batarang. I'm very curious, if anyone wants to answer that. Selina, John, and I went back to Riddler's workshop in the hopes of finding a way to decrypt his laptop. We barely survived a run-in with one of Riddler's old puzzles, and Selina and I went deeper into the workshop. We were able to recover the decryptor device, but Selina had her own plans for it, and she handcuffed me to a chair in order to take it for herself. Yes, she did, and that led to a whole lot of problems. The Gotham City Police Department won't be the same without Gordon in charge. He had a tough time clearing it up when he was first promoted. Let's hope his absence doesn't reverse that progress. There was some truth in Riddler's claim that the agency made him. Riddler used to work for Sanctus, and during that time became infected with the virus. Unlike previous test subjects, though, Riddler didn't die a horrible death. Somehow he survived. He became stronger. Sanctus went underground after the agency tried to shut them down, but even with their continued research, Sanctus never discovered the potential healing properties of the virus. That was Riddler's secret, and his curse. I was able to prevent some bloodshed at Bodhi's spa, but at a steep price. I had to betray Selena to the Pact. At least I found the murder box in the lair empty. That is true.
The bioscan of Riddler's body. I used the analysis you sent me to simulate its interaction with the virus. And the Bat computer promptly found holes in Freeze's calculations.
Really?
Lotus. Megavirus. Only one known survivor. Riddler. Freeze thinks his blood is now a key to unlocking Lotus's true potential. It appears that Lotus can be synthesized into a restorative agent for the human body. A remarkable one.
Well, Freeze got that part right, but
But as soon as Lotus repairs any physical problems, it causes irreparable damage to the subject's brain chemistry.
it drives you insane.
Which is what happened to Riddler.
That's what Riddler meant when he said, "I wasn't always like this."
Interesting.
All of these people, all of them trying to kill each other, for something that will make them as deranged as he was in the end. We all should know by now that miracles come with a cost. Lotus is nothing more than a poison.
Harley's already insane, Alfred. I doubt she's worried about taking it up a notch.
Yes, you're probably right. Although if she wants the serum to avoid what happened to her father, well, it's certainly ironic.
It is.
Run the simulation again, then forward the readings to Special Agent Iman Avesta.
I already ran it several times myself. I wanted to be thorough. Silly notion, I know. My problems are purely psychological. My real cure is a very long vacation.
Maybe that would be a good idea.
Somewhere far away from Gotham. A place where the sun actually comes to visit.
Oh, I wanted to arrange that.
I guess that's a discussion for another time.
I wanted to arrange that. Oh, it was too slow.
Avesta.
I read your report. The serum makes the whole thing beyond dangerous.
Did you find out where Waller's keeping Riddler's blood?
Yeah. She's got the area on lockdown, but I think I can get myself in. And then I'm taking these things off the table. Permanently.
Just hold on. Let me find a way to help.
You've got to be around in case John finds Harley. And this needs to be done quickly. I won't let Waller turn the agency back into something like Sanctus, Bruce. The
Good luck.
vials have to go.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Let's get you somewhere more comfortable.
Oh, Bruce. Tiffany's up there.
Is she?
She's probably wondering where I hurried off to.
Should she see the Batcave then? Might as well.
Sorry, Al, but we can't risk you falling again.
Very well. Oh, we mustn't keep Tiffany worrying any longer. She's done quite enough of that the past few days.
Ready?
I'm afraid that's what we do. Worry the ones closest to us.
Yeah, that's what we do. I like that he actually mentions the sun never comes out in Gotham. That is kind of funny.
Okay, yes, thank you. The doctor is on her way. How are you feeling?
Well, better. A little more rest and some tea, and I'll be as good as new.
Make that a lot more rest, Alfred. You're hurt.
The only thing hurt is my pride. Which, sadly, even the doctor won't be able to fix.
You can put up a strong front, but I'm not leaving your side until the doctor arrives. Got it?
Understood.
Be straight with me. How worried should I be? You don't need to sugarcoat it.
It's a concern.
I just need facts.
It's definitely concerning.
Yeah, I've told you already that it's fine.
You don't know that. You're collapsing.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Alfred, that's
it's
not
just-
normal.
There's a lot more to worry about right now than me.
Yeah, well, we're waiting right now, so we can worry about you at the moment.
So, Bruce, after our little talk at your office, I had an idea.
Yeah, you can be Batgirl.
There's something I want to show you.
You can be Batgirl. Oh.
So, I've been working on this in my spare time.
Is it a Batgirl suit?
I remember you said you could use the help.
Batgirl
you know,
suit.
when you're Batman.
Yes, thank you. Say
I
yes,
started thinking
Bruce.
about a tactical suit.
Say yes.
In case I'm ever needed in the field.
Say yes, Bruce.
Para-aramid synthetic lining.
That's pretty cool.
Photo-adaptive suit
And it's
coloring.
purple.
Full
I love
spectrum,
it.
full surround heads-up display.
I love it. It's purple.
I should be able to get the mesh fabricated in no time.
This is so cool. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Hey, dreams and nightmares.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Nope, nope. Done.
The last thing you want is me out there on the rooftops with you.
Nope, nope. Done. Come on.
This wasn't
say
all
yes.
just about me.
Say yes.
You've been going up against some heavy opposition, Bruce. More than usual.
Good Lord, Telltale, you're such
Alfred
a
told me
tease.
how Bane nearly killed you. So I designed you this.
A gun.
That's a gun.
Let me read you the specs.
Batman doesn't use guns, Tiffany.
You mean at all? I guess I've never seen you use one. But I didn't realize that was, like, a rule.
I don't use a gun because Batman doesn't kill.
Okay, I get it. Still, criminals are always trying to kill Batman. Are you telling me you've never once considered a gun?
I've considered...
Just to even the odds.
Of course I have.
It's a no-brainer.
Of course I have.
Of course I think about it sometimes. It'd be the easiest thing in the world.
But easy doesn't make it right.
Bingo.
Listen, I should have thought it through more. I just got so caught up in the design, I didn't...
You can still be Batgirl.
I have a lot left to learn.
No, don't be so hard on yourself.
Good Lord. Telltale, just let me say yes already. Oh, oh good, John found Harley. The old Bonus Brothers Carnival, outskirts of town. Better hurry. Oh, John, you're great. I could kiss you right now.
I have to go.
We'll be waiting
Bring
right here.
Tiffany with you. Oh my goodness, don't make me wait till episode 5. Why could we not say yes? Telltale, Bruce, what is wrong with you? Oh, fine. Guess it's an episode 5 thing. Or they might leave it as a cliffhanger for season 3. Oh, that's so disappointing. Yeah, she could modify it to shoot electric shocks instead of deadly bullets. I agree, too. Oh, boy. This is
John?
like a scene from It. Test your might. Oh, my goodness. Of course, of course, of course! Have some tea? Let's have some creep-tastic. Jack in the Box. Sure, let's turn the handle. You know what? We know what curiosity did. I think I'll put it down for now. I am like, that box is a whole lot of nope. They did a great job with getting this, They did a great job with this scene, I think.
Dr. Quinzel. This is Harley's.
Large Marge. Let's test our strength. Why not? We might as well have some fun while we're in the fun house. That's the whole point, right? I'm just a sick duck. What? But I'm Batman. How can I just be a sick duck? That's disappointing. Come on, Bruce. I know you're stronger than that. Yeah. After Until Dawn, I'm like, curiosity is more of a thing for me more of a cautious thing for me. I love how we keep falling for psychopaths in the Telltale franchise. It's so well designed. Oh boy. Love this. Ha ha ha. Figures. John is pretty much the new ship right now. Although there's still a Gordon thing coming along too. Oh my goodness. Gordon is like our sugar daddy apparently.
Oh God, please. You're not making this easy on me, you know? What am I gonna say to Bruce? It wasn't me. I mean, it was me, but it was self-defense. I know it needs work. Bruce?
What happened,
I'm so
John?
glad you're here.
What did you do, John? Did you kill these men? John, what did we talk
Please,
about?
It's not what it looks like.
Tell me what happened.
I can explain. Just try and reserve judgment.
Take a deep breath, John. Just calm down.
It was horrible. Just horrible. But you're right. I should do my exercises. Get a hold of myself.
What happened? Is Harley here?
She left just as I got here. The agents, they came looking for her.
And she killed them.
They're not supposed to just start shooting, Bruce.
So
They're
she...
supposed to say, hands up! I've seen it on the TV.
They just attacked you.
I tried to talk sense into them, but they wouldn't listen. They just wanted blood. Something took hold of me. Something dark and vicious and desperate for survival.
I see.
I grabbed the nearest thing and started swinging.
Got it.
You think this is funny?
I'm sorry. I always laugh when I'm nervous. I completely redecorated, didn't I?
Yeah.
I wonder what Harley would think of the new color scheme.
That one was shot, not hit by a blunt
You said you
object.
hit them with something.
I think so. I just grabbed whatever came to hand.
So why
This
is
woman has a gunshot wound.
Oh, really?
In the back.
Oh, yeah, it's coming back to me now.
All right, so you did more than
She was
just...
going for her partner's gun, and I just went on autopilot. I didn't stop until I was safe. I've just been sitting here in the dark until you came in.
You can be straight with me, John.
Why wouldn't I be telling you the truth? If I hadn't fought them off, I'd be the one lying in a pool of
That's
blood.
true. It was a self-defense, but...
You believe me, don't you?
It sounded like
Because
self-defense.
we don't have trust. What we really have, it's the foundation of any healthy relationship.
What kind of question is that? Of course I do.
Then what's with all the suspicion? You're just trying to tell me what you think I want to hear. You're supposed to be on my side.
I don't think I'm gonna win this conversation no
I'm
matter what I
an
say.
idiot for expecting that, aren't I?
What do you mean?
Whatever this is between us, it's off balance. The goodwill only flows one way, and it isn't towards me. You've made that very clear by now.
Yeah, it is off balance, but not the way you're saying. You are the ones surrounded by corpses.
Of course, it's all my fault. Why should Bruce Wayne have to take responsibility for anything?
Oh, we're having a fight
You
now.
didn't want to meet my friends. Not until you saw an advantage in it. I should have known then and there something was wrong about you. You've been using me from the start. At least have the decency to admit it. The least you can do is come clean about that.
Not true, but I don't know if you're
I'm
gonna
not
believe me or
stupid,
not.
Bruce. Please, please, don't feed me any more
I
lies.
think honestly, I haven't been
John.
using you. I
care
don't think I've been
about
using
you.
him.
As a friend, I really do.
Say that. We both know that's a lie. You don't even respect me enough to tell me the truth.
Well, you don't respect me enough to believe what I said. I mean, you want me to trust you. Why can't you do the same thing back? I mean, you're complaining about one-sidedness. I trusted you. Why can't you trust me?
You can fight better than that. Or do you need your bat suit to really get you in the mood?
Oh, is that what you want? John wants us to roleplay.
You forget I know you, Bruce.
Bruce, you should put on the bat suit before we get down.
Always hiding behind some kind of mask. Playboy, businessman, criminal. Bat. You can't fool a friend. Someone who really takes the time to look. You kinda gave it away with the laptop. I had some doubts after you gave up Catsy to a room of murderers. But then, you had to maintain your cover, didn't you? For the greater good.
Well done, John. You figured it out. Have to say, I'm impressed.
Only because you underestimate me.
I've been trusting you this whole time, John. I've been nice to you this whole
Miss a
time.
trick. It all gets filed away up here.
No, actually, John, certain things you remember or forget as it's convenient for you, it seems. I don't think it's completely his fault. I think John clearly he's not completely there. So, you know, it is a little bit frustrating when characters in Telltale games don't actually remember this. They conveniently forget certain things. They'll remember this, but only if the plot demands it. Only if it's plot convenient. Because right now, I feel like I've been really nice and honest and truthful and genuine with John the entire time. And this is one of those moments in Telltale games where it can get really frustrating, that it seems like no matter, even if you've consistently been nice and consistently been trying to show John that you're his friend, in the end he still thinks that you're totally lying and using him and you weren't really a friend to begin with. So that is really disappointing.
You think you can use that against me? As blackmail?
Oh, I would never. We're two threads in the same stitch. Remember? Bound together, even under strain.
Then what's your point?
After we raided the agency's convoy, Harley stashed one of their trucks here. And now it's gone, which means she's getting out of town.
Okay.
Across the Gotham Bridge.
Thank you for telling me.
Let me help you stop her. I'm not asking for much, just a little faith.
Oh, are we nice to each
Swear
other again?
you, this was self-defense.
And I said I believed you.
One more time.
I said I
You
believed
do
you.
believe me, don't you?
I already said I did.
You still have faith in me, don't you?
If I say,
Your old buddy John.
if I tell you that I think you're telling the truth, will you at least remember it this time?